Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to another quick video today. I have had an idea for another series of videos. I'm not going to do that here. This one's just going to be a quick one, explaining how Doubletap Backstack works and how to implement it on your cannon. But for the video series that I wanted to do, I was just going to go through every single regen and show you how to build how to build and bust every single regen from that tier list. So like every possible way you can basically break the regen. Anyway, so what we've got here is my old 2sec 384 for my tutorial series. And in this episode, we're going to be adding Doubletap Backstack to it. So basically what Doubletap Backstack is it's an alternating hybrid that only goes off every second shot, and it backstacks every other shot. So basically hybrids, backstacks, hybrids, backstacks, hybrids, backstacks. And the purpose of that is so when you come up with a regen, because regens, like, especially for a cannon like this, with the speed that's going, this is a slower cannon by today's standards, but the speed that it's going here is enough so that it can basically fire one more behind a regen. And what that means is basically when the regen is in the middle of regening, you fire a shot behind it and you just backstack behind it. And basically what you do is you have that alternating and you'll eventually stack up behind the regen, and that backstack will push water back into the regen. It's basically a poor man's push concrete that you can do with pretty much any cannon. So for this one here, this is a bit more annoying because I don't really want to use the web bust nuke here. So I'm actually going to add in like another alternate scatter that you'll have to turn on and off. Although I probably won't release this one. Again, I'll just show you how to do it. It's a lot better to do if you're just using like an efficient nuke. So if you have a nuke hammer, you can just turn the nuke off and use that as your hybrid instead. Um, but I personally don't like doing this with a nuke. I think you can do it with a nuke from memory. I just personally prefer not to. Anyway, so we're going to wire this up now. That shouldn't bud power, right? I don't trust it. I'm going to put a repeater there anyway. So I'm just going to time up a scatter because I know this web bust nuke here goes off basically soon enough that or late enough that it double taps regens. Um, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to rig it up to the exact same timings. So if we come out here and then I'm just going to do a vertical row of dispensers. And I don't really care too much about how this is wired. So I'm just going to sort of slap it on. We don't need too much DT for this either, because we're just basically going from cobblestone. All right, so we've got this little thing wired up. Now I want to copy the timings of this. So I'm just going to wire this up like a normal scatter first. So this is going to be 2, 3, 7, 8. So it's 8 redstone ticks. 8. And now that's my scatter. So if I TNT fill and break that redstone there, I'm going to turn off the bypass, and I'm also going to turn off my LSRB there. And we'll fire this and see if it works. So I should be aiming just at that dumb block there. Where's the button? Here it is. So we'll just fire that. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I was thinking there. I'm a little bit tired, admittedly. Alright, let's try that now. Take 2. Let's try not spray half the box with... Whoops. I think I just shot into unloaded chunks. Yes, yes I did. Hopefully that didn't crash TPS. I forgot me a guider. And let's try that again. Third time's the charm. There goes the scatter. Pop, pop. And then you can see there's just a little hole at the top here. So I'm going to leave it and show you what it looks like once it's loaded. Pop, 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 pop. There's nothing special to it. Now, the biggest change here, also that gravel out there, that is a visual glitch. That doesn't happen on the actual cannon. Go on, stop it. All right, perfect. What was I saying? So the biggest change between this and a normal scatter, so when I'm changing this to a double tap backstack thing, I want it to alternate every second shot. And basically the best way to alternate something every second shot is just a quick pulsed sticky piston. Now you can either do it with like a block on top, or you can do it with an observer. And I personally prefer to do it with an observer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to intentionally have this sticky piston here spit out its block. And so it'll spit out its block on the first shot, suck it back in on the second. Spit it out, suck it in, spit it out, suck it in. So we'll just go move for east. Just going to shift that out of the way just very, very quickly, just so I can do the wiring. So I want to keep the exact same timings, but I want a quick pulse, and I want, apologies for that ping. Sorry again. Oh, fuck off. So let's put that there. So of course we need a quick pulse this now, and I need to take 2 redstone ticks off to account for that set up there. So I'm going to take another one off here, put one there, and then just chuck that block in there. And now I'm just going to break those 2, place 2 here, and then T fire. Just going to fire it once, hopefully, pop, spits out the block. So this one's a hybrid, and we fire it again. Don't pulse again, please, for the sake of my video. Ah, you dog. So the problem there is it's still got that redstone pulse out because like the piston had extended and touched the base. So I'm gonna try and just use that as a quick pulse like that, and just hope that that works a little better. So we fire. I didn't see that pulse at all. Alright, we're just backstacking. Sick. Changing the wiring. So I'm going to quick pulse another sticky piston here with a block on top. Hopefully that'll spit out the block, and I do want redstone ticks, so I'll chuck that there. Now I'll chuck that there. Alright, let's try again. Take 2. So it should quick pulse that, which spits out the block up. Pop. Spits it out up. Stacks. Oh, that was a hybrid. And then this should just suck the block back down. Slope. Alright, nice. And this is a backstack. So let's leave it now. And you can just watch this. Spits it out, sucks it back. Spits it out, sucks it back. Stack, hybrid. Stack, hybrid. Stack, hybrid. And I'll turn it off. So that's what we want here. And I'll show you why this is so good. So if we get ourselves a normal offset regen, like a munch regen that we cannot, oh, subby. Right, let's go down to the bottom. Let's go, I'm using deep slate, doesn't matter, it's still going to be a regen. So I'm just going to block some water off as well. Alright. So stack 384 up. Oops. Let's try that again, but be smart about it. I'm gonna water this one properly as well. Just so you know, there's like no funny business. And additionally, I'm just gonna adjust the overblock too. Actually, we don't even need it to be a munch regen. This'll show the point regardless. So I'm just going to chuck some water on the front. Some there, some there. Yes, I'm doing the water properly. Water, water, and then of course water on the back as well. Water, water. So this will work for Mindchat regens as well. I'm just being a little bit lazy here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a wall behind it. And then set cobblestone, stack 3 and 4 down. The reason why we want bypass off as well is just so we can backstack against something dry. So for this situation here, I'm going to intentionally adjust the cannon over so it isn't lined up with the middle. I want to just hit the side of it. Now you wouldn't do this in an actual raid, of course. This is just for demonstrative purposes. Right, and we are currently in backstack mode. Let's switch it back into hybrid mode. And of course, to turn this off, just break either that repeater or that cobblestone there. And just turn it on when you're like encountering stiff resistance with a regen. Sick. So you can see that's a full regen there. So what I'll do is I'm just going to shift the cannon down a couple of blocks as well, about to there, and I'm just going to leave it. And you guys can see what happens to regens when they encounter the power of Doubletap Backstack. Give it a second. Oh no. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Crisis averted. Minus that, what the fuck? That's the hybrid. That's the stack. What are you doing? Come on. Hybrid. Stack. Hybrid. Okay. So clearly there's something a little bit wrong with the cannon there, but you can see that you do get that OSRB like effect at the back there. So I'm not actually 100% sure what's wrong with it. I suspect it's just screwing up a ratio somewhere. But regardless of what's going on, you do get the idea with that double tap backstack there. So we have busted that regen from the back. So if you could like auto through 3 sets of offset mind chats with that, it's gonna take you a bit to double tap backstack through all of them. But it will allow you to bust like offset mind chat regens. And apart from that, that's sort of all I have for this video. So any regens, as I said, it's like a poor man's push concrete. Any regens where they have water at the back, you can probably line it up and just double tap backstack through the back, and it will do like a budget OSRB from the back in. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this short little explanation here. I'll just actually just convert the cannon back to normal as well. So if you want to disable this double tap backstack, break that block. Place redstone there, that turns on your web bust. Redstone here turns on your bypass, and a solid block there turns back on your OSRB. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, you learned something new, and I'll see you all in the next one.